Hi everyone, Carrie, how are you this morning? It is Tuesday and we are under a severe heat warning here in the Houston area. It is really scary. It's really dangerous. If you're watching this and you're in the Houston area, please make sure that you are taking water with you. I get that, keep getting that sound. There must be something in the background that plays. Anyways, I'm sorry about that. Please make sure that you're traveling with water. Please let your family know where you're going. This is a very dangerous heat wave, very dangerous heat wave. The heat indexes are going to be well over 100 degrees. And that's scary. That's when you get heat stroke. That's when you can die in your car. Please don't leave your pets outside or in the car or your children. It's dangerous, very dangerous. I have started this morning with my primer and my under eye corrector. I have done my brows. Now I am putting on this wonderful stick, and I've had a few people ask me about this. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to link this in the video so you can, if you decide you want to buy it, it's there available to you. And I'm going to tell you the name again. It is OCHEAL Concealer Foundation, and I love this product. It goes on really white, so don't freak out about that. This is the lightest color, but it blends beautifully and it blends into my natural skin tones. It's extremely lightweight, but it gives you this amazing coverage, which I just love, and it lasts all day. You would think because it's so sheer that it would just melt away, especially in an environment like here in Houston, but it doesn't. It just doesn't. It just goes on and it stays on and it lasts all day, and it's beautiful. Gives you this beautiful porcelain finish that, of course, for me is what I love. It's how I like my makeup to look. And you would think with such great coverage you would feel like you're wearing a lot of makeup. And in the past, these stick makeups have been extremely heavy and thick, like a paste almost. This is nothing like that. This is as light as it can be. It breathes. It doesn't. You don't even know that you have it on. I swear you don't even know that you have it on. And it just gives, I mean, look at that coverage. It just gives you amazing coverage. I'm going to get a little bit more. Just right here. I did not sleep well last night at all. Love this product. Definitely a try. Definitely have to try it. So I'm going to link it in the description today, and you can get it out on Amazon. The one thing about the heat today is most of us have yards that are just full of moisture still. This is definitely going to help calm all of that down today and dry it out. It's going to make, however, the rescue services in Kerrville even harder because of the extreme temps. So extra prayers today for all of those in Kerrville, that they don't get heat stroke. It's a very real problem here in the Houston area in the summertime when we get these drastic heat temperatures, and then you combine that with the humidity. It's just so dangerous. Now I'm taking my loose setting powder. This is my Laura Mercier loose setting powder, and I'm setting that foundation, which is just beautiful. That one piece of hair that just doesn't want to cooperate. Well, that's it right there. Beautiful. That is beautiful today. It looks really, really nice today. I am going to go ahead and get my brows locked in this morning. I forgot to do that after I put my Adele brow powder on. This is Benefit Bang, and it is the glue that comes in the packet, or you can buy this now separately. I've been finding it at Macy's, only because I've had some coupons at Macy's, and it ends up saving me money by getting it at Macy's when I buy it. So that's why, that's really the only reason I buy it there, is because I have coupons, and it ends up saving me about $10 or $11 if I, depending on what I buy. So, you know, every little bit helps. Let's get on some lips. As you can see, I am wearing gold and gray today, so I am wearing on my lips today L'Oreal Color Riche in number 825 Bronzini. This is a the dupe for that, I would say, is this one from LA Colors, the Cocoa Shimmer. This is just a hair bit darker than this one. This one is $3 and this one is $15. Big difference. Big difference. Okay, wearing golds today. So we are gonna start. I am using my Tarte's Starlet palette today, this one. And you can see all the gold up here. And I'm going to be using these colors in here. I'm going to start with that lightest color, and we're going to put that everywhere. On the lid, up under the brow. Get it up onto that big bone. I'm sure you hear a lot of stuff going in the background, and that is my air conditioner and my little fan, because they don't leave my air conditioner running all night. I do set it up to about 80 when I leave, because you would just be spending a lot of money if you left this air conditioner out here, which is a window unit, running full bore all day. It would cost me a fortune, so don't do that. So I come in and I turn it on and I have it going with my fans. So that's what you're hearing in the background. I'm sorry for the little bit of extra noise. Okay, we're going to now come in with the yellowy color. I'm going to put that on the lid here. And we're going to take it up into the transitional area. The whole idea of putting that lighter color down first is that this is sort of a bronzy color. I'm trying to get it more towards the gold side. So by adding that lighter color first, I am definitely getting the gold tendencies, which is what I want. Beautiful. Now we're going to pick up, I do have some fallout, and this does fall out because it's a shimmer, so I'm going to pick up my finishing powder and my little rectangular powder puff. I'm going to come in and I'm going to sweep all that away from underneath my eye. There is a great show on Netflix that I think all Americans should watch. And it's about the tracking and ultimate capture, killing and capture of bin Laden. And it follows the brave men and women that were on the ground trying to find this monster, and the women and the men here in the States, the analysts that worked for the American government and the CIA and the Department of Homeland Defense that worked tirelessly to catch this barbarian, and what they went through themselves, their families. It goes through and talks about the administrations. It talks about the people within the administration, the decisions, the day of the raid, the brave team that went and found him, and ultimately what the U.S. government did with his body that I did not know. And it is a true testament to these men and women that we never hear about, that are on call 24/7. They work incredibly long hours to track all the intelligence so you and I can stay safe. And we don't hear enough about them. We don't talk enough about them. And it's a subject of my podcast that I'm going to be doing it this week. I did one yesterday But this program really, really has inspired me to talk about all these brave people that do this to keep you and I safe, and the cost that it takes on some of them. The families, the cost that the families endure. You know, you work for, if you work for the government or the administration, you know, it's not a 9-to-5 job. I think if you go into it thinking it's a 9-to-5 job, you're going to be really, really, really disappointed. It's not. It's a 24/7 job, and these men and women just gave so much to their jobs, which meant they gave it to you and I. And I don't think that we've really ever, as a society, acknowledged these people. Not that I can remember anyways. So it is something that I am definitely going to be talking about in my podcast as well as just my videos, because I think they need to understand that Americans appreciate their hard work, their sacrifice, their commitment, and a job well done. We found that barbaric monster, and he was brought to justice for the thousands of Americans and other nationalities, human beings that he stole their life away. Tragically, violently. His death was almost too good for him. I feel like he should have been tortured, and he wasn't, but... Okay, so we got that on. I did do my finishing powder to blend my blush in. I used my What a Brat. I did get a question yesterday, am I using the highlighter, the diamond highlighter, as well as the What a Brat blush? And no, I am just using the What a Brat blush. The diamond highlighter, I do have it. I don't use it very often. It is really, really, really a lot. It has a lot of sparkle to it. It has a lot of glitter to it. I think it's too much for the daytime. I've worn it a couple of times at night when we've had a really nice, you know, evening out. It is the diamond highlighter, 1,000 carats or something like that. I can't remember the name of it. I do have it somewhere in my collection out here. I am now using my Milani Black mascara. I'm getting one coat on. Now going to the bottom, adding a little bit of mascara down here. Let me get my glasses on so I can see how well I got that on. Did I get it everywhere? And I blended out my blush, which I have a tendency to do these days. Oh, gosh, I'm telling you that my complexion, I don't mean to, I'm not trying to toot my horn. I'm trying to say that these products, between the Korean skincare line that I'm using, my Life Cell product, and this concealer blush stick, has just made such a huge difference in my overall complexion. Get a little bit more on here if I can scooch this in here. And I did hit it. I'll have to clean that now. I hit it again. It's okay, I'll clean it here in a second. I turn my lights back on, they cut off. There we go. Getting a little bit more down towards the end of the lash. Get a little bit of length here. All right. I hope you guys had a great Monday yesterday. We started the new week. It is Terrific Tuesday, and I hope you have a terrific Tuesday. That, foundation is, I just can't get over it, to be quite honest with you. How beautiful it is, how well it goes on, and it blends like an absolute dream. And it gives you this unbelievably beautiful porcelain finish. I wish I could get up close enough to where you guys could really see. You can see my little spot right here, but I mean, these are almost gone. These up on my face are gone. Up on my eyes are gone. I'm only now dealing with these pretty severe lines, which at some point I may do something about, but not right now. Maybe later. But we'll see. Beautiful. I do have a smudge I need to fix. I didn't realize when I was putting on my mascara, I smudged up under the bottom lash line. So we're gonna fix that with that looks better. This is a beautiful palette, by the way. Love this one. It comes in the set of 4, or it did when I bought it from TikTok Shop. I don't know if it's still available or not, but give it a go. They're Tarte, and they come in 4. They came in 4 of these little things. So there we go. That's it. Tuesday, terrific Tuesday. Wearing yellows, blacks, and grays, and wearing gold today. I hope you like it. Thank you so much for all of your wonderful comments recently in the last few days, everyone. I finally got a chance last night to go through and respond to some of them. If you've been waiting for a response, I finally was able to get to them last night. I'm so sorry it's taken me this long. It's been a crazy few weeks for me, as many of you know. And it's not an excuse. I should have been able to respond earlier, but I wasn't, and I apologize. And I so appreciate your comments and your connection and your requests, and I'm working on all of them, and I'm getting there. I'm back in my office. I feel so much better, and I feel like I'm getting back into my normal routine, which is what I need so I can answer you and get you what you want. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being part of this community. Please share this. If you know somebody that loves makeup and loves to just talk in the morning, get ourselves ready for the day so we can have spectacular, terrific days. Hit our grand slams, be productive, and most importantly, be confident and self-assured. You can do it. Put your mind to it. Anything is possible. With hard work, faith, love, and dedication, sky's the limit. And don't sell yourself short. And don't stop yourself from doing something because of your age. Anything is possible now at any age if you want it. But you gotta work for it. God bless. Thank you for being part of my community. Please, if you would, like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff. I'll put the link in the comments today for this remarkable product. Try it out. I promise you, you will not be sorry. It is a great, even if you just use it as concealer, it's astounding. It's beautiful. Its formula is great. It lasts all day. It gives you a beautiful complexion. Give this one a try. See you the next time. This is Carrie. God bless. Stay cool, everybody. If you're in Houston, please, please, please be careful. Take water with you. Let your family know where you're going. We are under a severe heat warning today. God bless.